Morning. Just setting some things up on the back end of Twitch. Looks like I was streaming to Dungeons and Dragons for a second. But we've just fixed it. Welcome. Good morning. We've got some new memes here. So if you like memes, what are you waiting for? Other than that, I think we're looking pretty good. Everything seems to be in order. So we're starting off with some Vox edit this morning. Vox edit, game maker. Souls. Alright, did it save it? Hope so. Alright, everything looks good to me. But welcome in. How's it going? VVox, welcome. Did I sleep today? I got a couple hours. What gave it away? But I was up late finishing a prototype for... I know. I make you sad, I'm sorry. I finished a prototype. I don't know how much I can reveal about it, but it was for the council. I think Alex would prefer if I kept it quiet. So I finished that, and I added a bunch of memes, just overall, like, stuff I needed to do. Organization. And usually I can't do it in the morning, because I, like, wake up and immediately start streaming. So, instead, I did it all right before bed. I probably fell asleep like around 3. So we're looking at less than 5 hours of sleep. Hopefully. Alright, what am I doing? I want the giant human template. So we're going to start by making like a giant skeleton. We'll see how difficult this will be. Oh cool, it came with a palette. So the giant human had its own palette too. Interesting. Do I want this palette? Probably not. So I'm going to add the Sandbox palette. And we're going to be making a skeleton. Hi there, good morning. Escape room artist, what's up? G to the M. Let's see. What else was it? Escape? Hey, Keeper Top Shot, what's up? Good morning. Good morning to you, Escape Room Artist, Keeper Top Shot. Welcome in, guys. Okay, so we are making a skeleton. What color is your skeleton? I think we'll go with like a tan, like a beige. This is gonna be difficult. I can already imagine it. Let's see, ribcage. Let's take a look at some ribcage pictures real quick. Ribcage. Something like this. Yo, Nervex, good morning. Welcome in. I'm gonna try and make that. It's gonna be tough. But I can maybe do it. Let's see, we'll paint it on. So I'll start with like a black. And then I'm gonna paint it on using the line tool. We'll mirror it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, good morning, everybody. If I seem loopy, it's because I am. Making a rib cage. Yo, good morning. What's up, Trichome? Welcome. Escape Room Artist. So I saw the meme, but maybe the audio. So that is something I wanted to talk to you about, because you mentioned like a quote, but I guess you were hoping I would make a quote? So I did want to ask you, would you like me to add like me saying G to the M? Of course, I wanted to at least get it started. So that's something I did last night. I feel like these bones are too thin now. I mean, that's starting to look kind of skeletal. So I'm hoping all I'll have to do is like use the bucket tool and erase this black. You know, we can even try that real quick. Yeah, I mean, that'll work. And then I need like an enemy. So I might make like a Lich King type character. I might even use Operantos. If you don't know who Operantos is, he's from our D&D campaign. He's a nice guy. He likes cult stuff. Maybe I can find a bunch of G to the M's. Kind of like Tom Voxels. Ah, I see. Well, you can always clip me. So I could be like this. G to the M, Escape Room Artist. G to the M. I don't know if that was clippable. That also didn't sound like me at all. I'm too tired. It's Monday. I can't blame it on the day of the week. I blame it on my poor sleeping habits.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
It's true. It's true. Yo, Noble. Good morning. OG! The party starts now. What's up, OG? How was your stream? Welcome in. Thanks for the raid, buddy. Caratros, Trakusha, Wicked, Philip, PG Live. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. Fred and Ferd, Wug Zombie, welcome, guys. How was your stream? What'd you accomplish this morning? I'm making a giant skeleton, so I'm actually trying something where when I finish this ribbicage, I'm going to use the erase tool and bucket and then just remove the black. And so we're going to have like a giant skeleton. And I think getting those shapes just right is a lot harder than it looks. But we'll keep going. We're also making a backbone. Ooh. Bleh. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday. Good was catching up some alpha experiences. Let's go. I haven't played many of the ones from last week either. Ironically, and I'm not trying to brag here, it's just I get to play some of the experiences coming up, you know, to break them. So that's been like my alpha experience. Because I'm just playing the ones that haven't come out yet. But I'm not going to spoil anything. I wouldn't do that. Man, ribs are hard. Why can't I just eat ribs? Why do I have to make ribs? Why do I have to draw ribs? I just want to eat some ribs. Need to get some more of this negative space out. But I hope everybody's game jams are going well. I know I'm not the only one working on them. This guy's way too muscular. Wet Noodle 1, welcome in. Good morning. Donkoi, welcome. Good morning. Hey, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, Donkoi. Did you finish all your game jams, Donkoi? I know you have, you're with the Sandbox team, right? Well, moment of truth. Let's just remove this portion. Bloop. Bloop. I don't know how I feel about this. So we'll come back to it. It looks kind of weird. I think we should focus on the head now. Let's load our Sandbox palette. And we'll do the same method. It seems to be working pretty well. got like a neck bone. The vertebrate. This guy's got a thick one. Thick vertebrate. Man, skulls are hard. Let's look to Google for some inspiration. Skull. Grinning, highly realistic replica human skull. Pretty impressive. PG, you're 100%, 101% focused on those games. Let's go. Where'd you get that extra 1%? I need one of those. It's a 2x2. Well, good luck. Not hard to break experiences at the moment. I agree with that. I'm kind of scared to touch some of my old ones. Spooky. Kind of speedrunning this. This will be like one of the final bosses in a way. Yo, Sparky Stiggle, good morning. Skadoosh! Sparky's here, Vox Machina's here. Nervex is buying a coin! Thank you, Nervex. Go ahead and write your name down. Mr. 74. Thank you very much. Yeah, my old ones can stay broken. Well, Wug Zombie. What if you were offered to put those on a land? Would you be able to fix them then? But also, yeah, there's a couple that I don't even want to look at right now. Let's see what happens if I remove those. I think we keep the black on the top. Remove those. Let's save it and see how this looks. I mean, I'm kind of okay with this. This is what we're looking for. It's not perfect, but I mean, it's just it's an enemy, you know? It's supposed to inspire you to destroy it. Skadoosh. Something that won't throw out in 2 weeks, true. Yeah, all my game jams. Like, I hate to admit it, but they weren't really given too much thought. They were given enough thought. But yeah, I mean, they were 2-week projects. What does a shoulder blade look like? Shoulder bone. Oh boy. One thing I wish I was better at was anatomy. I feel like I mean, back in like the early 2010s, I wanted to be an animator. Like, that was such a cool job to me. However, I had no, like, understanding of anatomy, bones, and how things worked in certain directions. So it was actually more difficult than I thought it'd be. You know, it's one of those things that you never understand something is complicated until you, like, get into it. And human anatomy is one of those things. Well, we'll see if we can make this. It, like, stems out and then comes down. And we're gonna do some thin bones here. We want to remove some of this. Hey, Pickaxe Master, good morning. Welcome in. I'm making a giant skeleton. Trying with the shoulder blade here. Gotta get that joint just right. So it needs to, like, pop out. Let's see what we got. Hey, Garnican, good morning. Welcome in, guys. And gals. What are you building today? Yeah, we're going to be working towards the Ragnarok Game Jam, which I still need to do some research on, like, Ragnarok itself. I tried playing it, and yeah, I got to, like, level 2. Not to brag. Good joint here. Has anybody else tried making a skeleton? Can't be the only one, right? I mean, we've got a shape. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, though. So we need, like, the shoulder bone to come out. We want it to be, it feel connected, you know? There is potential here. I think what would really help sell this skeleton is adding shading. I suck at shading. Characters, you made skeletons, but with a medium human. Philip, you made a skeleton in a closet with a scary animation. Ooh. The bit bones. Bit bones. Oh, Pickaxe Master going for a drive, listening to your stream. Well, thanks. I hope you have a nice drive. Drive safe. Boxmaker Mark, welcome. Good morning. Good morrow. We're making a skeleton. I think the less detailed I am, better off I'll be. Well, we can try adding shading, why not? I'm gonna regret it. Sure, I'm vibing with this. Well, what's nice is I only have to get it right one time, and then I can duplicate it and mirror it to the other side. Oh yeah, today we're also going to be on the Sandstorm stream. We'll be working in the Game Maker for that, so I wanted to at least make some assets today during my stream. So thanks everybody for tuning in, popping on, and popping off. If you didn't notice, we also had some new memes. So if you want to spend a couple channel points, we have new memes. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. It's almost sinister looking. I think I'm going to skip the shading for now. Shading is like my least concerns for this game jam. And so now, what I want to do is I want to practice mirroring this asset. Might reduce that angle before I duplicate it though. To perpendicular, you know, it's almost square. So we'll round it a little bit. Hi Jayonha, welcome. Philip, I'm confused about the price for creator coins. I've got a couple and thinking of selling some. What's the average price? I have sold them in the past for $10, and right now I value them at about $1 each. So if you want to sell them, feel free. That's part of the NFT, you know, marketplace. So I value them at around $1 each. Which we did make a store page, which I'll put on screen real quick. This is our sample store page. So I'll have this up while I'm working for a little. Another thing that, you know, might cost coins in the very near future is like a Dungeons and Dragons one-shot. So that means you get to play Dungeons and Dragons roughly 2 to 3 hours with moi. Ugh, that looks hideous. Ugly. It's just because my rib cage isn't really filled out up there. What you're telling me, Philip, is my coins aren't worth 13 Ethereum? This whole time, my ego was so inflated. 13 Ethereum, that's, you know, it's a lot of ETH. Cool. Could be worse. Could be a lot better. Let's see what an animation looks like with that. I love it. You can use them for working with you. Oh, sounds fun, Philip. Yeah, if you ever wanted to do a game jam, that's also something coins would be spent on. I can't promise anything right now. My plate is rather full. At least for the next month or two. Sellings are open already. How many coins exist? So sellings, Caratros. The store page is hypothetically open. I'm just curious, what do you like anything from this, Caratros? From our little store page? If anybody here has something in mind, especially from this picture, do let me know that they are interested in. And then how many coins exist? There's 10,000 that were minted. I would say the maximum someone has at this point is probably 20-ish. Interested in the wings? Okay, Nervix. I think it's a good call. The wings are rather rare at this moment. And I have 3 that I am selling for coins. Please do keep in mind that buying all 3 is not available. That's not allowed. So, if you are buying one of my pair of wings, I would love to sell them to you. Like the glasses? Ooh, noble. Start saving. First come, first serve. The glasses and the sword are valued at far higher than the coin price. Okay, so now that I'm happy with my arm here, I'm going to duplicate my left arm. So first of all, I'm going to rename this one. This will be left arm backup. And then this arm here, I'm going to find it. We'll duplicate it, left underscore arm. And in the hierarchy, I need to find my left arm and place it right there. And then I'll go into that left arm, which is its own asset now, and I'll flip it. And overall, that should have been all we had to do. Seems as though our bone was already roughly centered. We'll take a look though, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the inside. So just take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, all we had to do is flip it on the X. So now everything should be fine. We'll check the pivot point in animations. Looks pretty good to me. Works for me. Cool. Now we continue. Making this giant skeleton. So this is using the giant humanoid template. Suggestion, beta test, break test, improvement advice for buyer's game. Ooh, that's a great idea, Garnican. I would totally put in that amount of time. How many coins do you think that is, Garnican? It's your idea after all. Roxy, good morning. Buenos dias. Carotros, to buy, just send me the coins. Yes. So Carotros, I'm going to send a Google form once the shop is officially open. But I will gladly set aside the wings for you, Carotros. And yes, if you would like to send them, they go to the Creator Coin ATM. So the same process as we did for the custom NFT. So if anybody wants to go ahead and pre-order, you can pre-order by sending them. Excuse me. Sending your coins to this address. It's first come, first serve, so those wings are going to be a very sought-after asset. And so Carotros is already claiming one for himself. Okay, we're going to make a forearm here. You. Yeah, what I need. I have to relearn all these key bindings. They really changed it up on us, huh? those bones look a little too thin. Maybe we'll exaggerate them. Thinking about it. No worries, Sparky. 1 hour's work, NDA, 30 coins maybe. Oh my. Well, I appreciate the value. Just sent 2 coins with the one you won today for the wings also. Oh, Nervex, are they 3? Did I really price them at 3? They're 5. So Nervex, 5 coins. 2 more? Okay, perfect. That the 5 Carotro is also claiming one. Very well. Selling out fast. That means we have one more pair. That if anybody wants that last VOX made golden wings. Very popular asset. Oh wow, they're selling for 11 sand on OpenSea right now. So it's pretty good value. Take it or lose it. This is PG. It's a pretty good price. I like it. You just need thicker arms now. It almost feels like a Popeye skeleton or something. Kinda into it. I'm vibing with it. Kinda eyeballing this part though. We'll see if I guessed correctly. With the symmetricalness. Nope! We need like 2 more voxels. Let's go for 3. Yeah, looks good. Cool, so now that that's done, we're going to do the same thing we did with the shoulder, or upper arm. We're going to duplicate it. So with the left forearm, I'm going to rename it. We'll do left forearm back up. And with our right forearm, we're going to duplicate. So right forearm. Actually, this will be the left. Then all we do is we enter in, flip the X, save. Same with the fist. So we got the right hand, we're going to go into our left hand. Rename. And back up. Duplicate the right hand. With this one, the offset, I think we need to reverse on the y-axis. Interesting. So flipping it on the x-axis, because of the way it was angled, is what fixed it. Save it. Moving on. Save. The wings are great, they really are. Good, load palette. Alright, this is where the anatomy starting to get difficult. Let's look at the pelvis bone. It's not gonna be perfect, but that's what we're going for. Mirror it. A little booty. Just a tiny booty. Not a big booty. Yo, what up? Hey, Ikion, welcome in. The ultimate nudes right now. Thanks, Egon. Half-man, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm actually liking how it's turning out. It's rather simple, I must admit. But, at the same time, it was a nice, I guess, test, you know, to make something like this. If I were to really spend a lot of time on it, I would probably shade it. And so that would mean, like, giving it a lighter tan, you know, to chisel in on the joints. Or maybe some, like, scars across the ribcage. But I think for this game jam, I'm not going to worry about it. Definitely a nice test. Ragnar Game Jam got you shading everything now. Let's go. So it's like the opposite. I still have a lot to do with the game aspect. This happens a lot with me in game jams, and I really shouldn't spend too much time on this Ragnarok one. Simply because I have other things that I promised to do. So, this Ragnarok Game Jam will not be my best game, not in the slightest. No, because I'm not giving it enough time to make it better. This skeleton skipped leg day. You're not best is still better than most. Oh, gee. I mean, I know what you mean by that, but yeah. It's more or less because I have experience. I think someone's first game is testament to time spent, you know? This guy's got a lot of extra junk in the trunk here. Let's take a look at that pelvis bone. It does have a kind of empty orifice there. That hole. But I need it to, like, curve inward more. For those of you making a game for the first time, I think this Ragnarok Game Jam is the perfect excuse to do so. Because you're getting literally a participation trophy. You know, no matter how much you equate yours to, you know, another game that somebody else made, you're still very likely going to receive a prize simply for participating. And I think that's makes it well worth your time spent. That's why I try to encourage people to at least participate in this game jam. Even if they don't think it'll be good enough, it is definitely good enough. Anything you do is good enough. We're nearing the 9 o'clock mark. We'll be playing marbles in the near future. Might be able to finish this skeleton even. And then at 12 o'clock today, I'll be doing some Game Maker relative things. We'll probably focus on quests during the Sandstorm stream. So if you guys are interested in learning how to make quests, and you have questions about making quests, we'll be spending all of our 1 hour in Sandstorm, you know, working on those. So please, join us there. I'm going to start doing this more often. Well, I guess this was a very niche use for it. But having this way to almost chisel out the skeleton, I think it really helped. Now we're talking. Need any assets for Ragnarok? Well, Mark, I appreciate it. I'm good. I think this is definitely something I want to prove to the community as well, Mark. Is like anybody can just spend the time, you know, just make a couple assets, and then also use the Sandbox provided assets and tools. So this was more or less a an introductory game, I would say. Like, this is me demonstrating that anybody can just pick it up and go. Most of the game itself was made, you know, on stream. But I appreciate it, so thank you, Mark. I don't like making quests. V. Well, that means you just need more practice. So this is a good chance to get that practice, too. I know you can make some cool quests. I think we all just need more practice at what we're lacking. You know, those skills. Like, myself included, like, I should totally spend more time in Vox Edit. I should spend more time shading. But it's because I'm so bad at it, it's like, I don't want to do that. That's pretty much how I feel. It's like, nah, I don't want to. I'm good. Somebody else can do that. That's why I team up. It's like, yeah, they can do that. Need some better toesy woesies here. Let me see what color I did for the fingers. That is CEB. Perfect. I'm actually pretty happy with this. What do you guys think? Now I'm going to start duplicating again. Left leg. Back up. Yeah, use AI. Eventually, Ikion. Maybe we'll have AI voxels. Garnick, if you ever need to make another game about game making, you make a quest about making a quest and go full meta. You know, our friend Becky, aka Steam Cultivator, she pretty much made that. But a good introduction. Although, having something to follow along with would be good. You know, a better teaching experience, I think. Because if you're playing Becky's game, you're in the game maker playing a game, so you can't use the game maker at the same time. You know what I mean? Thanks, OG. Looks great. Thanks, Garnican. Tricomb, thank you. Very cool. Very cool. The left thigh. Back up. And then lastly, our foot. This one. Rename left foot. Back up. Alright, then we're just going to duplicate all the pieces. We'll go left underscore leg. Left underscore thigh. And left underscore foot. Okay, and then lastly, I should still change the x-axis, but it looks like they were completely symmetrical, so it shouldn't be a problem. Yep, that was symmetrical. And then our foot. Also symmetrical, but the big toe we need to flip. That's a nice skeleton. Rawr! Poof. Poof. I mean... he looks kind of goofy, but that's a sandbox for you. Let's go ahead and upload it to the marketplace, and then we're gonna hop into some marbles. We'll see what it looks like in game for sure. The default animation. I think we want idle 01. So just walking through the process for uploading an asset. Do skeleton giant. That way, if I'm looking for skeletons, you know, I can find it alphabetically. So that's why I don't do giant skeleton. Behaviors, I'll probably make it an enemy before I forget. Thank you, OG. That's very nice of you. Need more coffee for that conversation, says Garnican. Yeah, I would say quest making, just to tap onto what V and Nervix are chatting on, is not very intuitive. I agree with that. I think overall, what might help? What might help make it more intuitive? Right now, indicators kind of help. So, you know, like having those quest markers. I think using those will really help somebody make quests. And of course, making them playable. That would be my first recommendation for anybody making quests. But in terms of intuitiveness, that whole menu where you have to go through like the settings, like I think quests could even have its own menu, to be honest. Right now it's kind of like cluttered. It's not very easy to understand and look at. Alright, what are we doing? We're making nature, horror. That's pretty much it. Fantasy. Catalysts, these will have some high health. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Cool. Oh, one thing I'm trying is I'm making blocks with numbers so that I can put my logic assets on top of them. So you know I have lamps, and you know I love lamps. So I basically am making numbered blocks so that I can use the lamps and then put the blocks under them, so I can understand, you know, what they do. Excuse me. And that allows me to reorganize. Alright, let's check out marbles. And then another asset I wanted to make today was like a wall of ice. Pineapple Poodle Pen, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Skipped leg day only, exactly. Never skip leg day. Hands look beefy. Thanks, Escape Room Artist. Beefy hands. Yeah, Ikion. Kappa. No Kappa. Which, by the way, this whole last week, I realized I had my maturity filter on. I don't know if that turned away people, but that's because Dungeons & Dragons. I should start announcing more often that our Dungeons & Dragons uses adult themes. So if you guys like adult themes, you should check out our Dungeons & Dragons every Friday. I'm doing well. What's up with you, Pineapple Poodle Pen? So exclamation point play if you want to play. I will not be joining. Ooh, this looks fun. Ugh. This seems like a little bit repetitive, but I'll get the job done. Where's the finish line? Finish line is this kind of Hot Wheels track here. So it spits you out, and then whoever loops first. Yeah, it looks fun. Tends to be great one-liners. Ooh, OG. I'll have to try and find some. It was hilarious. Well, I'm glad you liked it, Escape Room Artist. Yeah, I should mention Friday, because I live in Central Florida. We're supposed to get hit by a hurricane. So I'm not exactly sure if we're going to be able to stream. So, wish me luck. I think Nervex, you're also Central Florida, right? Here they go! Just go outside and fight it! Oh, okay, Woke Zombie. You know, I never thought about that. Oh, here we go! Looks like Pineapple Poodle Pen's leading the pack. Caratro's on the opposite side. Ooh, Noble's just bypassing every single obstacle. Keep in mind, you're playing for creator coins here, guys. They're valued at 13 Ethereum each. That's on OpenSea, a third-party market. Well, right now it's between Boxmaker Mark and Noble. Stream the hurricane. Yeah, that'll go over well. Thanks, Garnican. Oh, first in. Oh, we got stuck on a obstacle here. Whoever pushes through first is going to be sent into this infinite loop. Who's it going to be? Maybe it's just stuck. Maybe this is just how it ends. Pineapple Poodle Pen, let's see it. Through the portal first. Spat out. Oh no! We suck again! Alright, whoever gets this boost, it might not even be Pineapple Poodle Pen that gets the boost. He's even going a little bit off. Oh, but he revs right back into it. Yeet. What? Apparently Pineapple Poodle Pen missed the finish line. So the winner is Woke Zombie. Congratulations, Woke Zombie. It all happened so fast. GG!
I've lost my marbles.
Epic. Let's go. 21 ETH on the Black Sea. Is there a Black Sea? Congratulations, Woke Zombie. I'll be sending you a creator coin. We suck again. Alright, let's try another one. Where's the advanced ones? Really long flashback. This one's only 33 minutes. I mean, we've got like 40, 50 minutes left in the stream. JK. JK, everybody. Let's, ooh, a maze. Let's go into the maze. Oh, jeez. This looks fun. Alright, exclamation point play if you guys want to play. ZMX! What's up, dude? See, we got Philip in. Alright, cool. Looks like everybody's making it. What? Nani? This will be fun to watch. 80% of you, or more, are going to die. And I apologize in advance, but sacrifices have to be made. It's for our entertainment. Nani? Zumzy! What's up, dude? Welcome in, guys. Happy Monday to you. Looks like they really had a fun time with this maze here. Good shading, too. Alright.
This person is a pro.
This person is a pro.
How much time did you spend here? This is crazy good.
Good luck in all your speedruns today, Zumzy. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start it up. Good luck, everyone. Don't let Zumzy out speedrun you here. 3, 2, 1. Alright, first into the escape the maze itself is the escape room artist. How fitting. And he immediately finds the secret entrance. However, Jayona took a shortcut. What? That is the opposite of a shortcut. That's a long cut. Escape room artist took the right entrance. Oh, but PG Live also finding a nook to fit through. Still anyone's game here. Looks like PG Live found his way to the bottom already. Hopefully you see your name here. Zumzy also at the bottom. Escape room artist now at the bottom. Zumzy plummeting to his death. Well, Zumzy, GG's. Nervex also out. Pineapple Poodle Pen also fell through. PG Live. Oh, escape room artist. Where did you go? Noble Keeper Top Shot. That is... well, see you later. Ikion, Karatos, Philip, OG, all gone. Escape room artist also gone. Looks like PG Live, Ikion. Ikion's just chilling. There he goes. Looks like we are almost at the finish line. PG Live does not have any contenders. So that's a win for PG. GG! GG, PG. This hurt brain. Yellow zombie. Is that why you're still stuck there? Doink. Everybody else in the bounce house right now. Doink, 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 doink. Doink, 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 doink. Doink, doink. Doink, doink. No, take your time. Go West! Go West. I have a very special surprise for you.
Say bananas.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S? Good morning to you, Go West. And there we go. Wicked finished. Welcome in, Wicked, by the way. PG Live, our winner. Let's go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard. And, you know, now that everybody's here, we might play one more. We'll take a look at the scoreboard after we play Buckshot. Where is it? Little can't hear it. Let me fix that while everybody hits play. So exclamation point play if you guys want to play. You're going to see a black screen just for a moment. Yeet. So we also have this one.
Say bananas.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's 50-50 chance to get it with the Panda Pops one.
Say bananas.
I can't seem to get the 50-50.
B-A-N-A.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundo.
Alright, so this is my 4th time pushing the button. It's like a coin flip.
Banana! Banana.
Banana. So that was a Go West suggestion for a meme. So if anybody else has a suggestion for a meme for money, so if you have a meme suggestion for money, do let me know. Alright, so this last race, the objective is not to get there first, but rather to get to the center of this target. And so actually, getting there last will give you better odds, as you can bounce off of other players, getting you closer to the middle. So good luck, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and start the race in 3, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Oh, PG Live, you're gonna let other people win? That's so kind of you. Alright, we'll see OG and Wicked probably the first to make their attempts. Suggestion for money, I need that too. Don't we all? But the meme, the way my bank account is set up, I can't do a Kevin Hart impression. But I'll write that down. Alright. OG's close behind. Alright, Wicked. Let's see you. Show me your moves. Yeet. Not bad. OG, not great. Philip Light. Ooh, closer to the center. Nervex bouncing in. Keeper top shot. Keeper top shot with a really good aim right there. Who else is coming up? We got Mark. There goes Mark. Oh, bouncing out, but not in. VOX bouncing out. That is the old Ghost of Noble. So that was our previous world record. Here comes the new Noble. The new Noble. Oh, not too bad. Ikion? Oh, also on the outside. Here comes Go West and Escape Room Artist. Go West bouncing out, unfortunate. Escape Room Artist as well. ZMX, let's see it. Oh, unfortunately out. So Zumzi, unlike his normal speedruns, is doing a slow run. Understanding that this is the name of the game, to bounce in off of your friends. So let's see it, Zumzi. Yeet. Bouncing in, but off the board. Mark, how did you... Mark's on the very bottom. Well, GG. I guess that's going to go to Keeper. Yeah, Keeper top shot. With the closest on today's record. Is anybody else still playing? Zumzi's still dying. There he goes. Keeper top shot, congratulations. Keeper underscore Top Shot. And then PG was the last to win? Who won the previous race? I know Woke Zombie won the first one. Was it PG? No. Can anybody remind me who won the last one? I don't think I wrote it down. Yeah, it was. Did you send me the creator coin from last time winning? I may have ZMX. I will double check. Usually I'll cross it out. 2 coins. Oh, is that how it works, PG? And thank you everybody for confirming. Escape Room Artist and Keeper Top Shot. PG and Wicked. You should get 2. But ZMX, I can double check for you real quick. I don't think I've sent it yet, ZMX, but I do have your name written down. So, essentially, every, 2 weeks, I'll send them out in bulk. Don't you worry, there is no current redemption for them, at least not for 1 coin. But don't you worry. So I have not sent it, just to confirm what you're asking there. And then for our local leaderboard for the month of September, right now our top 3 are VVox, Sparky Snickle, and Voxmaker Mark. So our top 3 for each month are all getting Sandbox related assets valued at 5 to 10 sand. I believe this month it's going to be Zumzi's Modern Home. So if you want to take a look at what that looks like, check it out. This is made by our friend Zumzi here. And it's actually much larger than you imagine. At first it looks like a Barbie Ken dollhouse. But no, this is the size of a player. So an avatar can fit in each of these chairs. So that's going to go to our top 3 for this month. It's huge! That's going to be today's, or I should say this month's, winnings. So thanks again everybody for playing. We're going to get back into the sandbox now. Or I should say Vox Edit specifically. And I'm going to be making a wall of ice. So we'll do ice 1. We'll go ahead and load a pallet. And I'm going to start with 256. 256. 256. And I'm going to try the circle or sphere tool. And immediately regret it. Because it's very laggy. So now that I have that shape, I just made a large shape just so I can customize it a little more. I've cropped it. Let's go ahead and do maximum height. So I'm going to make a cylinder here. Is there an easier way to extrude this, or do I literally have to click 256 times? I mean, I can mirror it. Oh my gosh. Look how... That's so slow. Magic of Voxel lets you drag. That's true, Pineapple Food Pen. I could just do Magic of Voxel. Also, I think using this sphere tool is not going to help in terms of optimization. So I'm gonna probably just use this as reference for now, and I'm gonna make it more square, more angular. So for now, it's just going to be a reference point. I'm going to go ahead and delete this top portion. In fact, I'll even crop this and save it. And I just want to see how many faces we're looking at here. It's not so bad. We can also get a reference point for how large this is. Which, yeah, that's the size I'm going for. I can make just giant icicles. Okay, so I'm going to use the rectangle tool here. Yeah, I can make this really weird if I wanted. Let's get weird, why not? Click a button, select it, copy it, paste repeatedly. Time to sleep, have a good one, PG. Have a great one down under. Good night to you. I'll see you in your dreams. What? So we're gonna have a lot of faces if I do this. I can already see the voxel count. It's kind of climbing. I'll dream with your coins. No! Yeah, not enough faces, says Ikion. Yeah, let's see if I regret this. 13,000. We could do worse. We could do worse. Let's try shrinking it. So I'm just trying to get like some really asymmetrical shapes here. But I also want to reduce some of these faces. So what I'll do is I'll use the face tool. And just basically get every other face here. Just kind of eyeballing it. I want to get something cool. You know, nothing fancy, but rather something unique. So we've already dropped the faces to 2,700. But this is an interesting shape. It's not really what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and just make something new. This time, I'm going to make a nice ice sculpture. That's going to be a little bit more square. As it's right now, it's all it's meant to do is be a border. I do wish that there was a way to, outside of this face tool, and just making it like this, was a way to fill in this space. But as far as I know, there is not. You basically have to go line by line. So for now, I'll just use the face tool. And then we're going to double it a few times. Man, it's so slow once you're at 256. What if the highest number of faces could be feasible on an average machine? Good question, 9A. Also, good morning. So right now I'm trying to add face, but it's incredibly slow. So instead, I'm going to keep it at 128. And that allows me to at least move it much faster. And then I can double it once I'm ready to move forward. So I'm going to use a different color just so I can understand where my cursor is. And we're essentially making a big kind of tower, or I guess a spire is a better word. And so this is where I don't really get to go fast. So maybe instead I'll have it again and even have it a third time. And so that way I can go fast in terms of making, you know, our shape and then filling it in. So because I can't fill it in, which I'm sure, as some of you pointed out, Magic Voxel might be the better tool. Like, I don't have a tool to basically fill in this black square. So instead, I have to do this and just fill it in manually. Which I suppose doesn't take too long, but at least when I halved it, as I did. If anybody knows of a better solution, at least, you know, to keep it in Vox Edit, let me know. You can use the face tool. So, yeah, just to demonstrate, the face tool... Oh, now it works for this particular use. Yeah, 100%. So, VVox 9A, also mentioning the rectangle select would be an option. Well, I appreciate that. So, VVox is the face tool. So thank you. It's not consistent, I agree. But as V pointed out, as long as it's not an empty bottom. So I'll just keep that in mind. And so right now I'm using different colors. So again, now I'll attempt using the face tool for this portion. Yeah, so as long as it's not an empty bottom, works great. Now it looks like a cake. Crop it, and then I'm gonna size it up to the max. It's currently struggling to understand what to do. I think I crashed it. Whoops. No! Fox had it come back! Oh! It's thinking. I saw lights flicker. Maybe if I click more buttons faster, it'll wake up faster. No, I think it crashed. Gender reveal cake. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Well, luckily, I didn't really do much. Oh, look, it saved! We're good. I was about to Alt F4 it. The box tool? Okay, good to know. Thank you, VVox.
Are you gonna fix it? I am not gonna fix anything.
I'm not gonna fix
I'm
anything.
an artist.
I am an artist. Wow, super slow. That is a lot of voxels, though. Okay, so here's the idea. We've got our cake. Okay. 1 second. I want this to be... So this is kind of like the lower portion. And that's actually a great size for my use. And the voxel count, I don't know if that's going to be a problem. I guess we'll find out. So then we're going to make another one. And we're basically going to just keep stacking it. And in the animator, I can put them on top of each other and then export it when I'm finished. Yeah, that amount of voxels is apparently slowing it down quite a lot. Even for my computer. Will voxel count be a problem? Does anybody know? We're going to have this one. Go back in. No, just the faces in Game Maker. Okay, good to know, OG. That's probably my biggest concern, is just having an unoptimized giant icicle. And then we'll duplicate it one more time. And have it one more time. We should also ensure this is set to center, set to floor, which it was. And so once we have that shape that we want, I'm going to go back and essentially paint it all the same color. Maybe give it like a sheen, like an icicle. Probably won't. I think all one color is fine. But it's just a giant icicle, pretty much. I know it looks like a gender reveal cake at the moment. But this is the, this was our objective. I probably could have painted it before stacking it, but this is fine. But it does make Vox Edit very slow. I agree, Kirtros. Like, it's almost painful how slow this is going. And I'm only working with, like, very angular shapes in the first place. Notice that when a certain object in the sandbox is in my view field, my FPS drops. Could be. I think certain objects definitely have a lot more faces. And especially hidden faces. I know there's a lot of assets in Sandbox that have hidden faces. Escape Room Artist, I would like cake for breakfast. How about you? I'll speak for myself. Oh, now I'm hungry. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. Alright, cool. We're going to export this and then check it out in Game Maker. This one's taking the longest. Video dropping frames. Am I dropping frames? I am so glad my internet, you know, solved itself. We had quite a few days, weeks even, where I was dropping 10 to 20% of the stream. It's definitely Vox Edit. Yeah, you guys are right. I can feel my machine slowing down trying to make this. Alright, we're gonna save, export it. Ooh, that looks cool. Looks like the Ethereum icon. Oh. Any second now.
are you gonna fix it? I am not gonna fix anything because I'm an artist.
I am an artist. Okay, it looks like we made it. We're now on the Sandbox marketplace. Icicle Giant. Is that how you spell icicle? Icicle. Sure. We none. Categories? Hello? Hello? Are you there? Categories, are you there? Nature? No catalysts. Save. It is a large asset, so I can imagine why that would take so long.
It's time for Daddy to make some funny.
Fred! Welcome back, Fred. Pineapple Poodle Pen asking about minting. So I do not have a date. I wish I did. I wish I knew that information. I mean, hypothetically, it could be as soon as, this month. Essentially, the roadmap said we were supposed to get, minting, or at least catalysts and gems, which are required for minting, end of July. And so we're currently able to stake on land. However, staking on land is giving us a sand return. So I don't know what their plans are for that, but I'm hoping that, after the first couple weeks of land staking, they shift it into catalysts and gems. This is, of course, me theorizing, because, yes, I also want that very much. Yes, July, perfect! Panda said soon TM. Land staking started. Yes. So OG and I are on the same page. It's like, that's what we're hoping for. That's all we can do is hope. And yeah, soon TM, Panda, confirmed. It's confirmed! It's coming soon! So right now, my Ragnarok game jam is a little bit cluttered. I'll probably need to clean it up just a little bit before we start tomorrow. In fact, or not tomorrow, but, for our Sandstorm stream. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and make like a little control room area here. I'm going to move all these assets that I'm not using down there. So pretty much all of these. So this will be like a place I can duplicate assets, or assets I know that I might use. Halfd0rk probably won't make the cut. Dwarf. There's construction outside and it's so noisy. I think I've mentioned a little bit about like my current living situation. But long story short, they're building a house next door. And it's my parents' like dream house. So we rented out the house I'm living in right now. And we've been living here since COVID started. So I'm living with them for now, but essentially I'm taking over the rent once their house is finished. And so I'll have my own place, and that feels pretty nice. I'm also like living right next door to my parents, so it is what it is. Bird! Whoa, that was weird. I also love whoever the troll was that put bird as default asset for this. A deer den. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Like, how does this make it through QA? It's like, yeah, that den is definitely a bird. Let's go ahead and publish it. Let's go ahead and mint that so everybody can use it. It's a bird den. So like if you type in deer den, by default, for whatever reason, they put bird behavior. Like what kind of memer does that? Are they going to make people KYC in order to mint? Very likely, 9A. Very likely. I cannot confirm that. Creator coins can buy gems and callus. I wish, Nervix. If I had a surplus, I would definitely do so. The very first asset I will be making, or minting, is the Dork Duck, because I basically promised those as a competition reward. So that'll be the first thing. And then I also wanted to make my D&D group. So those will probably be the first batch. I should also shout out VOX for coming up with the design for the Dork Duck. Okay, so with all that, let's check out our icicle. Oh, that's funny. I have the the avatar template stuck inside of it. This is actually giving me ideas for like kind of like Ice Age type stuff. Like we can have like a mammoth trapped inside or something. So while we can't make these assets translucent, I can make them invisible like that. And that's about as translucent as we can make any general asset. But I should totally take a look at this from a like a jumping on it perspective. Interesting. So I can't jump on it. Why would that be? So why would there be a collision box around the entire thing? I don't have animations on it. And we can see the border. I thought you had to have animations on an asset in order for it to have that invisible colliding box. Did you trim it? That's a very good question, V. Thank you. And Fred also pointing out nodes. So let's take a look at both of those. So I think trimming it is my first... Well, no, we can see the collision box, but we can also see that, as Fred kind of pointed out, these are different VXMs, and we can see that there is a collision box around the 3 platforms. And so while it is quote-unquote trimmed, it's also like a stacking tier, which is kind of what I want. So it's basically like the player cannot jump on this portion, but they could jump on this portion, which doesn't really help, because then they'll look at it and they'll be like, why can I jump on this invisible section? Which parent's an orc? Me, orc. Chop it up into polygons. Yeah, collision will be on the 3rd step. Exactly. OG knows what's up. But yeah, I mean, we solved that problem. I mean, I could fix that. That wouldn't be too hard to fix, but Box Edit's being very slow right now. Maybe I'll revisit it later. Box Edit is willing to breathe right now. Water! But the idea here is this is going to be preventing the player from skipping. So this giant obstacle, there'll be a couple of them. And so having that collision box is actually not a bad thing. So essentially we have to do like a couple quests. And then one of the NPCs is like, alright, I can help you with that giant avalanche. with my fire powers from Ragnarok. Why do I sound like an old man? And so he'll, like, do a cool explosion animation. And all 5 of these will be destroyed. This is actually, you know, the collision actually works well for my use case. So I'll keep it as is for now. And then you're basically climbing up the mountain. There'll maybe be like a little parkour area right here. I'm going to try and keep it simple. I think that's something I struggle with a lot, is like, I keep complicating things. And so you'll parkour up the mountain, and then that's where the skeletons, so the giant skeletons, with their big fisties, that's where these guys will be hanging out, and the Lich King. Which I'll probably make Operantos just to save some time. I think Radcon Dad will appreciate it. And so that's where you'll fight him, and that'll be the end of the game. So basically we'll have 3 quests on the bottom. Maybe a couple side quests, so each side quest would give you armor. And or a weapon. Once you complete all of those side quests, you're able to continue the game. It might just be one particular side quest that activates, you know, this mage burning the icicles. And then, once you've burned those, you're able to essentially speedrun your way up to the top and fight the skeletons. My knights here, I might have as interactable NPCs. I don't know why I can't click this guy. Nope. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking so far. Beefy hands. No relation to Back to the Future. It's a good reference. It says you have 1 million voxels? Oh, jeez. That explains a lot, Pineapple Blue Pen. By the way, VoxEdit is still saving this one file. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we've got 1,108,000. Oh, wait, 11 million. That's 11 million voxels. I mean, hear me out. Couldn't I just hollow this out so it's only the outside? Isn't that an option? Couldn't I just literally make it like a empty giant rectangle? That's probably the best way to approach this. You're making more faces that way? That's true, OG. Hi, D-Electronics. What's up? So yes, OG, but also we're not really like pushing the face, you know, problem area. But I see what you're saying. So in a way, by doing that, we're adding more faces. Exactly. Pineapple Poodle saying the same thing. More faces is worse than Game Maker, but better in VoxEdit because we're not going to have that lag from 11 million voxels. And having the game optimized is, you know, more or less in our best interest. And so it's technically impossible to jump up in here because of the collision box we made. And I don't appear to be having any lag. What the? Is there a hole or did I find like a bug? That's interesting. I kind of like fell through, but there wasn't a hole. There's this hole. But it ends. Like there's a floor there. I must investigate. I'm falling through the ground. Why am I falling through the ground? There is clearly snow right there. That was a weird bug. I hope that doesn't happen to random players that play my game. Don't understand that one. Liquid snow, yeah, I don't know what happened. Through the mountain, secret tunnel! Oh, Electronics, I need that meme now. Secret tunnel. Only the OGs know what that's from. You should get sent back in the creator fund. How do I bypass Windows security to download a new box edit? What? Sparky Snickle. You have to... Is there like a virus attached to it? What happened? Just create each piece individually. That's true. That is an option, Escape Room Artist. But for our use case, this collidable mountain is actually good. Also, why am I falling through? Like, I can't fathom why. So I can see that there's quote-unquote holes there. But we can clearly see that the snow is there. Let's see. I'm gonna remove this. We can see that there's still snow every section of my mountain here. I'm gonna fill it back up. But I fall through. I don't understand. I'm falling through blocks. Like literal building blocks made by the Sandbox. And I fall right through it. That's a bug. That's a feature, says Electronics. Windows Auto deletes it. Wow, Sparky, that's concerning. And you got it from the Sandbox website too. I mean, you could turn off Windows security, which I could show you, I suppose, real quick. Let me just make sure I don't show you anything I shouldn't. Also, hi, Huddle. Okay. No worries, Sparky. It's weird. The only thing I can think of is because you tucked your mountain assets in there. That's true. We can take a look at that, Fred. I will go ahead and put those above me. I still fall through. I will go ahead and delete them. And I still fall through. It's a very weird bug. And I'm not quite sure how to recreate it. I think saving and leaving and maybe restarting GameMaker would fix that. What did you do? I don't know, Fred. All I did was add several like mountains. But we'll figure it out as we go. It's just... It only appears to be with the snow. Yeah, there we go. It's only the snow, apparently. I don't know what to say. Don't know what how to explain that. My game maker's haunted. Is it a snoop problem? It could be. I like where your head's at with the troubleshooting escape room artist. Let's try a custom asset. I'll be Adventure Panda Pops. Honestly, this will probably fix with like a game maker reset. Adventure Panda Pops is on the case. Well, it wasn't that. Oh well. We're gonna save it. Alt F4 out. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna get some breakfast. And then 12 o'clock, Sandstorm meetup. You'll be able to find me. We're gonna be in this same experience. Hopefully not falling through the earth. The Sandstorm meetup. So I'll drop the link there. Good timing. Well, Halfd0rk, I hope you have a nice day. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, Wicked, Garnican, The Electronics, Pineapple Pen. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Keep your top shot, escape room artists. Appreciate you. Let's see. We'll go hang out with TD Animator. Or, I guess he changed his name. Ooh, it looks like the Pickaxe Master is going live. So I do prefer to raid into English-speaking streams. But do go check out some of the other creators. You know, introduce yourself. Represent the Sand Fam. Catch you later, Fred. Hodl, Vvox, thank you, Vvox. The Electronics, 97A, Philip Light. So in terms of, you know, English streamers, we're kind of limited. So I think we're gonna probably go to Pickaxe Master. So keep your raid pants on. Pickaxe Master. And I'll see you over there. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good Monday.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Keep your raid pants on, Halfd0rk. You know what? I won't tell you what to do. You're your own woman. See you later, everybody. JoJo ending, says Keeper? Alright. Is it gonna work? It's so buggy. It's too buggy, I'm sorry. I don't know why. Almost. I tried. We tried, Keeper. And V. We'll give it another try tomorrow. Okay, bye.